Hi guys, so I tried to do this on live stream, but for some reason I think it's because we're getting another snowstorm very soon. The internet connection kept cutting out and it wouldn't let me see if there was anybody there and any messages, so apologies for that, but I just thought I would continue on a video just to have a look and see what information's coming through. So as I was saying, this is a new moon rune reading for in Pisces. This is where the new moon's going to be, and it's for all signs. It's just for a kind of general feeling as to what the energy is going to be, and it also feels like there's a lot of messages coming through already when I first put these through. If you want to have a look at the initial messages that I got, I think the live stream worked. It's only about 5 minutes and it's on the video, and again, but I will reiterate them here. I only started with this rune, so you haven't missed too much, but I will reiterate that this is Tiwaz, which is justice, authority, and rationality. And I was just saying about things in the world going on at the moment. We're wanting to affect change. There's also some international links coming through, maybe with Britain and Russia and things like that. So it could be that this is going to be another or a continued source as to some points that are coming through over the next few weeks. Certainly up until the full moon on the 1st of April, that's going to be quite important for us to just be aware of and kind of take things in, just to sort of maneuver certain elements of this. But then we have Hagalaz, which is trials and tests, and it could be the fact that we're actually having to go through this test ourselves as human beings. We're here, we're looking to see what's right and what's wrong, we're looking to see if there's something behind the curtain, and I feel that this could be something about ourselves waking up to the challenges and trials that we're actually going through as human nature as well. So it could be also the fact that we're going to get some more storms, because this could be the wrath of nature coming through with some more snowstorms, more ice storms. In a few places there could be unexpected heat waves. I'm seeing that there's also something about floods, so be aware that there could be some more floods or something like that coming out of it. So I really hope there's not. But I do feel that there could be some floods coming in on the end of this, to be perfectly honest. That's what it feels like. And then we have a ruse, which is very much about sort of strength and the physical strength even that we all have within ourselves. It could be that we're trying to cement ourselves and ground ourselves and be some sort of connectivity with each other. I also feel like there's something that could be coming through from this, saying that there is some sensual desire. Maybe there's some stories that are going to come out in relation to sensual desires and things like that. Or you could feel that yourself is on a higher physical level. So you could be feeling more aware of what your body's doing. You could be feeling more aware of what you want to be doing in general. So it does feel like this is coming through. And then we have Yera, which is peace and happiness and hope. So yeah, this is actually quite a strong card, strong rune to have. If this is coming in, which was because it was here, and I only read the runes that are overturned on this thing. If it was over here, then it feels like this is coming in. This is our earlier efforts realised. We're getting happiness here. We're getting some peace, some results coming through from what we've been fighting for ourselves and what we've been fighting for with each other. And I think that this is something that maybe people are having breakthroughs with their communication, or the kind of cotton wool is coming away from their eyes. They're seeing things clearly. This could be that they know exactly where they need to go next, where the job is not working, where the partner is not working, where the family needs changing, which steps that they need to take to get a promotion or to go into a different area. So you could actually be getting some kind of hope from this and actually going, oh wow, this is amazing. Now the one thing as well that I wanted to look at, because there's this little cluster here. So this is Odin's rune, which is Asus or Ansus. This is the gas rune, but it's kind of upside down. It's in reverse, so that's, I'll get to that in a second. And then we have this, which is Solo, and this to me is, this little cluster here is a lot about the changes of life that we're having over the course of the next 2 weeks or few weeks. This is a very, very strong cluster here. So Odin's rune is about vision and leadership and the power of words. As you may have seen already, there's some people in America protesting and walking out, and a lot of conversations are coming up from this now. And it's not just about gun control and stuff like that, it's actually about everything. There's more people talking about the benefits of cannabis oil, the benefits of vegan diets, the benefits of legislation changes, what we need to be doing for Brexit and all that calamity and all that kind of stuff that's coming out of it. And I think that this is to do with the power of words. We're using our voices now, but I think it's kind of like there's going to be a borderline thing, especially with this one here, Degas, which is a little bit of hopelessness. We may be talking so much, we may be shouting over other people and not actually realizing that our voices are getting lost and mingling with each other because we're not actually focusing on any one message. We're just kind of blah blah blahing at each other, and the focus is maybe getting lost. So I feel like if this was to turn around and be in its rightful place, these words would lend themselves to breakthrough. These words would actually give us an awakening and awareness to develop something new, to actually come through with something that we can go with. This needs to have this particular vision. We all need to commit to our particular visions and how we want our world to be. But we need to, I think, also compromise and look at the common sense factors as well. So the common sense to me would be, not to live in a life of fear and not to have to worry too much about sending people to school or, how our relationships are going to be with other countries. We wouldn't need to worry about that. But from conversations, I feel, instead of hopelessness, we need to have a breakthrough. And I feel here that we do. Because this is victory, this is honour and success, this is about our life force and our honour with each other. So this is definitely coming through and definitely something that you need to connect with each other. Our life force is going to be really strong. We're going to be getting some places really, really quickly. And I feel that this is going to enable us over the next 2 weeks, in the closing weeks of March, to actually step up a little bit. No matter whether we're blown away by snow or wind or, we're feeling the heat of the sun, I think this is to do with us connecting as humanity. And to be honest, I really feel like the passing even of Stephen Hawking, who was an incredible mind, we really, really, really did need him, and we will miss him because he was such a beautiful soul. And I feel like this is kind of like us collectively coming together going, he had a point. Sometimes we only realise just how relevant and how inspirational somebody was until we've lost them. And I think that this is now maybe going to add something to the conversation of science, the conversation of where we're going to now get our other visionaries coming from. So this is, I think, going to come through as well. But it's also leaving room for people to come up and say, well, I have an idea and this could be something. But I do feel that our physical strength is going to grow because our mental strength is going to grow. And I do hope that everybody has a really great end of month, to be honest. The rest of the March readings are coming through soon. If you do want to subscribe, please feel free. If you want a reading from me, all the information is below, and my GoFundMe page is still on. And also, I want to leave the sparkly candle. Look at it, see how sparkly it is. Okay, that's me done. And I will love you and leave you, but I look forward to speaking to you all soon, and blessed be.